Hello everybody, my name is Rolak and welcome back to Banjo-Tooie. In the last episode we got pretty much a lot of stuff done in Witchyworld and yeah, that's pretty much all we did. In this episode we're going to be probably wrapping up what we can do in Witchyworld for the time being. Now we're going to be transformed back into the van because we actually need to use the van after we've already used Mumbo, which is a tad bit annoying to say the least, but what can you do? Alright. Now, the spot we want to go to specifically is the Dodgems Dome, because within the dome is not only the last kid for Mrs. Boggy, but also the admission. Bone-jarring Dodgems something, whatever. Ride is now open. Alright, this is going to be a long one, so we should probably get this one done first. So, let's go ahead and change it back. Alright, first things first, we should probably get this kid sorted. This fair's so much fun. I'm not going back to Mother. There's nothing you can do to make me. Ow, what'd you do that for, mister? I'm off to find my mom and she'll tell my dad. Thanks for finding a little scamp for me. There's still another one to find, though. Alright, so yeah, we can't really do anything with him just yet. We'll have to get back to him later. Now, if I recall correctly, somewhere in the start... There he is. This is going to be a very strange reference that nobody's probably going to understand. That's Mr. Underpants. He's the mascot of the Rareware website or something. I can't recall exactly what he is, but he's some kind of mascot for something. Alright, no more daddling. Let's get into the Dodgems challenge. Leave our Twinklies alone. See, collect 60 points worth of Twinklies in 45 seconds. Knock the bear. Alright, so similarly to the other two challenges we've done earlier in the level, we just gotta go around and collect a bunch of Twinklies. Obviously, red ones are worth 1, green 2, and the blue are 3. Now, this one isn't really all that difficult. It's the other two that are very difficult to do. You might remember the Twinklies from the first game being the little light bulbs in Freezeezy Peak, as well as Twinkly Munchers, who were getting in our way of actually obtaining our Jiggy. Cannot remember what she said for the score, but I think we've crushed it. We have crushed it severely. Of course, being a 1v1, it's really not all that difficult to do, so we got 90 points. Not bad. You've beaten game 1 with 90 points. Now try my second challenge. Similarly to the Maya kickball tournament, we have to do this up to 3 times. This one being a 2v1. Which one is the gas pedal? I never understood the, was it 50 points? Alright. I never understood the appeal of, was it bumper cars? Yeah, I've never understood the appeal of these things. The only ones that I've, got my voice. The only ones that I've really ever gone on were just kind of like discount bumper cars, if you could say that much. Because, like, the thing with bumper cars is that they're on, like, a grid. Like, they have a stick pointing up to the ceiling, and that connects them to a grid. So that, you know, they don't go, like, out of the way. But I feel like the grid's the main problem with bumper cars. I mean, I've probably only done, like, low-budget bumper cars at best. But if they're on the grid, then they're going to be locking up a bunch. They're going to get, like, stuck on some things. And the ones that I've done really don't have enough room to actually justify, like, about 10 or so kids working them. But in game 2 with 79 points, but they're still my third challenge. It's also a really weird concept, bumper cars. Yeah, let me pay you a certain amount of money to drive around and, like, bash into other people. You're in for a real ramming this time, pal. 40 points worth of Twinklies in 45 seconds. This one is the most challenging one because there are 3 guys trying to get you to stop. Come on, there we go. The trick for this game, and pretty much all the different types of games, are to just go in a circular motion. clockwise or counterclockwise, doesn't really matter, as long as you're just getting in a circular motion as well as collecting all the twinklies along the way. Because if you do what I'm doing right now, it's really not all that much of an issue, really. The worst thing that can happen to you is that if you go for a twinkly in the corner and you get like stuck like that. It's a lot worse if you're just... Oh, come on. Keep going. Come on. There we go. It's a lot worse if you get all three of them box you in, but I don't think all three of them box you in. I think two keep you in place while the other one just goes and collects their own twinklies. No! You've beaten Game 3 with 61 points. I suppose you'll be wanting some sort of prize. That's right. Hand it over, you bony hag. And from all that, we obviously get ourselves a Jiggy. Alright, it's one of the last Jiggies that we can collect in this world. How many are we at now? We're at like 7, aren't we? I want to say 7 or 8. 7, yes. Alright. Alright, and we're going to be getting... Yeah, we're going to be finishing this world with 9 Jiggies, of course. Which is a bit unfortunate, but there's not really much we can do. And I don't think there's actually any way for us to get back up there without having to go back to the Wild West area. Which is kind of annoying because it's... Oh boy. Oh, that was really lucky. Oh, come on! That was enough to... Whatever. That was enough to deal damage, apparently. Alright, so the unfortunate and kind of stupid thing is that we can't actually go about the... We have to use this thing again, which honestly it's not that bad. It's not that long this time. It just takes us right there, no problem. And conveniently we activated that shock pad spring jump pad over here. So we can simply just go ahead and jump all the way up here. There we go. Bleep! Jump on board to ride the exciting saucer of peril. Bleep! Let's go ahead and do just that. When the crosshair appears, press L or R to fire at the targets to score points. Blue targets are worth 3, green 2, and red only 1. To give you a chance, I'll give you some special eggs. Score 500 points to win first prize, or 400 points for the second prize. Bleep! Alright, so for this one we're... Okay, I thought it was still doing the main music for Witchyworld. For this one, we're pretty much going to be going throughout most of the entirety of the park, so... And honestly, this is honestly a pretty enjoyable minigame. These arcways of points are going to be appearing. I think they're random colors for the most part, so just go ahead and do kind of like a half circle motion, I would want to say. Half circle motions are the best way to go about this ride. Thankfully, for the most part, they're pretty slow, so most of the times you can maybe get an entire arc. Like before, the point system is pretty much the same. Again, try to focus on the blue ones in particular. Sometimes it goes a bit fast for you to even like react to, so it tends to be a bit challenging sometimes, but otherwise this is probably one of the more easier of the challenges. We're already up to 200 points and we're not even through like the second full area yet. This is quite a long ride, so it really shouldn't be that much of an issue. There is going to be a moment where there's like a somersault, and that part will only get like a millisecond to actually hit the targets. I think it's coming up right here. Yeah, it's full of 3 points, but it's so fast that you can barely hit them. Yo. God, we're nailing all of these. This is so good. We don't go into the Inferno, but we are going to be heading into the Crazy Castle. Already almost up to the second place. Just 150 points away from getting first place, which isn't going to be all that difficult, but with all the points they're giving us here. Bit of a weird angle to go out here. And there we go. We're only 30 points, practically 30 points away from the first place prize. Like I said, this minigame isn't really all that difficult. It's a lot of fun, though. A bit more easier to aim on the N64 version, if I remember. Because, I don't know, the Xbox version is just a bit clunky with aiming sometimes. Probably because, you know, they're trying to emulate it on a Xbox, so it's really not the best. Oh, we only got one there, whatever. And we're just about done, as this is the last stretch for us. And there we go. Almost 600 points. Damn. Thankfully, we're all back here, so it's no big deal. Nice shooting. You win 2 bleeping prizes. A primitive paper thing. Bleep. And this shiny gold thing. Bleep. That's all my prizes gone, but why not ride again to try and beat your best score? Bleep. Best score of 590. That's a lot. Hey, we have enough pages to go talk to Cheeto again. Maybe we'll do that at the end of this episode. I think we will be doing that at the end of the episode, because I'm not too sure if this next thing is going to be taking all that long. It might. I'm not too sure on that, though. Alright, with pretty much everything else done, let's go ahead and see what this Big Top has in store for us. Hint, it's obviously the boss, so let's go ahead and see what awaits us inside. Hey, Conga. Let me see your tickets, buddy. Tickets? What do we need them for? 4 tickets are required to enter Conga's Big Top. No kit, no tickets, no entry. But we have 4 tickets. Pass them over then, pal. Cheers. I better let you in now then. You're just in time. The show's about to begin. Oh, they got acrobats and a human cannonball. No, excuse me, please. Where do you think our seat will be? I can't see any seats. Perhaps we're supposed to sit on this big lump on the floor over here. Doesn't look very comfy. Oh dear, not more intruders. Well, I'll show you who's boss. See how big and strong Mr. Patch is. Pah, you're not all that big, really. That Clungo freak near the start was probably bigger than you. Oh yeah? Well, how about this then? Gulp. Mr. Patch, strange-wobbly inflatable thing. I suppose you think you're clever, don't you? Well, one doesn't like to blow on one's own trumpet. Oh, I sense a battle coming on. If you insist. Alright, so Mr. Patch is the boss of Witchyworld. He's quite a big fella, but he's quite easy to take down because we want to aim for his weak spots, which are the patches. If I can aim properly, good lord. There we go. Oh, you found a weak spot. Looks like I might need some help here. You'll have to beat me from the air now. So yes, albeit possible, but very difficult, you have to, you can't fight him on the ground. It's a bit possible to do so, but it's going to be very challenging if you want to. Luckily, near the flight pads, there are refill stations for both feathers and grenade eggs. Thankfully, we were able to get the upgraded feather, so we have over 200 feathers to deal with. Alright. Oh boy. There we go. Yo. Nope. Damn it. Okay, way too close. Trying to get a distance here. You're not invincible on the air though, as Mr. Patch will try to shoot some explosive. I want to say like beach balls. Did I get both on his face? I think I did. Did I get both on his face? I think I did. He also stopped for a bit, so that's your prime time to actually hit the weak points. Also use the big bomber to reposition yourself a bit better. Yeah, I did hit both of the face. Nice. Oh, it's a triple. Hell yeah. I might actually do this in one fly. I don't have to refill. He's gotten a lot smaller though and a bit more faster, but it's really not all that much of a challenge, really. There we go. Alright. That was really not helpful. Oh! Ow! Yeah, explosive balls. So we'll just go ahead and try to hit his last patch. For our 9 eggs. There we go! Uh-oh. Looks like trouble. And there we have it. Mr. Patch, while not, the most difficult boss, is quite an enjoyable boss. Certainly more of an interesting boss than Old King Cole, to say the least. Alright, let's go ahead and grab our last Jiggy for the time being, because we're pretty much done in Witchyworld for what we have now. Yeah, that went pretty well. I like this 3 episodes per world thing I'm doing here. I feel like we're getting a lot of stuff done in the amount of time we got. Alright, with that, we're pretty much done with Witchyworld. We got all the pages, all the notes, all the Jiggies that we can grab for the time being. Honeycomb pieces, Jinjos, you name it. Alright. With that, I think we can do a bit... Yeah, whatever. Yeah, Can I really not skip this? I already heard it. Come on. Yeah, I know I can't leave. Alright, whatever. Cool. I can't take him out. Yeah, and it'll pop up, I believe. Yeah, no burgers left. And no fries left. Oh, well, it's not like it's the end of the world or anything. Alright, with that all done, let's head over to the plateau, because this is actually our next means of getting further into the Isle of Hags. We should also check in on Honeybee and see if I'm correct in saying that we can actually get a new honeycomb piece. Not too sure if we can, but it's best to check if anything. Do we? Well, how many does she need? Gonna be a trade reaction. Yeah. Enough honeycombs for 1 extra energy unit. Nice. Alright. And the more the merrier, whatever. There you go. Alright, and that boosts us up to... Where are we at? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8. We're up to 8 honeycombs now. I do believe the maximum is 10. Maybe we'll actually get all 10 this time. Yeah, that was a weird thing in Banjo-Kazooie. Even if you collected, like, every single honeycomb piece, you would not get an extra one for the very end. It's really strange. And that was a thing, that was an achievement even in Xbox Live Arcade version. Speaking of which... Okay, whatever. Wait, actually, no, we can check the achievements here, can't we? Yes, we can. What achievements do we have? I think I have every single achievement for... Yeah, I do. Okay, cool. I should also point out, help and options. Reinstall extras, okay. Where is it? Oh, no, we can't actually view it. It's got to be inside the world. So, this game actually features... I think it's only the Xbox Live Arcade version. This game features pretty much a hint system for your Jiggies. You're able to go to a certain spot in the help and options menu, and you're able to actually find pretty much hints for where all the Jiggies are in the level. It's pretty helpful if you haven't played the game before, or if you're like me who's an idiot and forgets things. It's a very helpful tool. Alright, and with that we have made it to the cliff top. Quite a big area. We got ourselves a train station here, so let's go ahead and discover that first and foremost. Or unlock it, should be the better term. All the way over here. There we go. Not really much we can do in terms of bringing Chuffy over here, but it's nice to unlock the area as is. We obviously need to discover the what's it called, the silo and everything, as well as be taught this new move by Jam Jars. Carrying 200 notes. Freezing cold, but that's the price for launching eggs of solid ice. So yes, we've unlocked ice eggs. Ice eggs are interesting as they actually freeze enemies, but, you know, they also kill them first. Be all. You done? Dismissed. Oh, he didn't kill himself this time. Oh my god. The 4 eggs types now. So yes, ice eggs freeze enemies. I mean, they're alright for the most part. They're pretty much more utility based, if anything. Ow, excuse you. Got Mumbo's hut here. Is there anything for us in Mumbo's hut? Alright, honeycomb pieces. Alright, whatever. Or his skull. It's his skull, not a hut. As for what we got right now, there really isn't anything for us to do in the cliff top just yet. We can go ahead and discover the silo, however, as well as just down here. We have another switch. This goes ahead and activates the bridge to that one spot across from the cliff. Another entrance to another world. However, do we actually have enough to unlock that world? I think we actually... I think we might actually have enough to unlock this world. That'd be impressive if we did. We need 4 more G's. Okay. Yeah, it's a bit weird. It doesn't show how many G's you need. It shows how much you need more in order to unlock the world. Let's go ahead and grab this Globo. Can't really use Mumbo for anything just now, so we're not really going to be using him just now, so yeah. Alright, with that, I think that's... Yeah, we should probably end the episode here. We did quite a bit of work and, you know... for God's sakes. Yeah, I got a lot of stuff done. Beat Mr. Patch and Witchyworld, got pretty much everything done there. And we found a new location. We didn't get the cheat today, but we'll get it in the next episode because that's what we're going to be doing mostly. So yeah, next time Banjo-Tooie, we're going to be pretty much heading back to Spiral Mountain real quick, helping out Cheeto once more, getting a new cheat, and unlocking the next world. See you guys next time.